So I've got I've got a problem today. I came out to check on the rabbits and there's blood everywhere up here. All of them are alive, but and I have yet to check the two others. That one right there and the other one up here, which I might do real quick. But it seems that they castrated this poor boy. He's the one who's bleeding. He's not bleeding anymore, but he's been castrated, it seems. I wasn't planning on keeping any of these guys, not really, except for maybe one of the girls, which it turns out that I have two. Not just one. But it's my fault for keeping them together too long. I should have separated them sooner. It's been a little too cold and too wet. We had a small ice storm earlier, but it's my fault that I haven't butchered or gotten rid of them yet, so we'll probably do that this Saturday. I'll start taking them off food so we can do that. I might keep the girls up. We'll see. So yeah, that's my fault. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, dude. I mean, he seems lively. He seems okay. But he was definitely the one who was bleeding all over the place. So I separated him from the others. And I might have to go ahead and do that here. I mean, these seem fine, but so far these are the only two girls I found while going back through them. That one's a boy. I know he's a boy. But I need to figure out the other two in there if I can just get a hold of them. Okay, so I have 4 boys. This poor fellow over here. And these 2 girls. And the 3 that are in here. So, this Saturday, perhaps earlier, we'll see what the weather is. If the weather is bad, we might have to set up inside and do it. I don't know if I'll make a video of it this time. We do have the hopper popper, but, yeah, so, learn from my mistakes. Separate them at, like, 3 months or so. Just don't leave them in together too long. Otherwise, you're gonna have problems. So, as you guys know, there was an accident today. One of the boy rabbits within the growing pen was essentially castrated by his siblings. I don't know when exactly it happened. They're doing okay. I've separated the girls. I've separated him. We will be butchering them this Saturday. But I just wanted to take a moment and talk. So, I have said before that what I want to do is give my animals the best life I can before I butcher them, before they serve my table. And I still hold to that. I still want to do that. But with that being said, even homesteaders like myself who do what they can, even people who are continually learning, are going to continually learn. They're going to make mistakes. And things are going to happen. Animals are going to get hurt. They are going to die. That's just what happens. And some of it is beyond your control. And some of it is because of misjudgment. So it's hard sometimes to see past that. And I understand that a lot of people are going to hate me because I'm going to be quite blunt. I made this channel because I wanted to document what's going on. That includes the good and the bad. As much as I hate the bad part of it, there is still a bad part to it. There is still the butchering of the animal, the culling, the possibility of things getting sick, the possibility of things dying. That is a real possibility. And I know there are a lot of channels out there that they tell you this. They tell you this stuff. And there are some that show you this. And I also know that there are probably some out there who don't. Some people have this grand idea that farms that do things in the old ways and homesteaders like me, we don't have problems like that. We're perfect. Everything goes smoothly. Everything looks nice. And that's not quite true. Not everything goes smoothly. Not everything looks nice. I mean, my rabbit barn is full of straw everywhere. It doesn't look completely organized, completely nice. It's functional, it works, it's warm, it's comfortable, but it's not a needy, tidy barn kind of thing. So everything sort of has its place, but at the same time, it's kind of a mess. It's just something you can't avoid. But that misconception that, and I don't know how many people actually have this, that things are easy, and everything goes smoothly when you see it happen that way, because that's all you're shown, isn't true. You actually, I mean, fatalities in animal husbandry are common. I've lost kits to, Nutmeg. I've got that video. Nutmeg, as a first-time mother, birthed some of her kits on the wire, and as a result, I lost some. I mean, that was kind of beyond my control. I did what I could and managed to bring one kit back around, but I still lost some. I've lost kits to heat, and there are occasionally things that you can do to prevent these things. But even if you do your best to prevent them, they can still happen. So all you can really do is learn from the mistakes you make and make changes to your routine or what you're doing so that the possibility of that happen decreases. You can't take it out completely, but you can decrease certain possibilities. And in this case, I made the bad judgment of keeping them all together in a large pen for too long. And that was my misjudgment. I can tell you that the weather is beyond my control, but I can also tell you that there's room enough in our basement that if we really needed to, we could butcher down there. That would not be my first priority. That would not be the first thing on my list of things to do. I would prefer to do it outside for various reasons, but during the winter seasons that can be difficult. And with our weather here being as it can't make up its mind. It can't make up its mind. It's on days like today, it's nice outside. But tomorrow could be another ice storm. Like, the weather just won't make up its mind right now. So it's hard to plan things like that. And with the hopper popper, it kind of needs to be anchored to something. So you can't just, I mean, you could just take it in and out of whatever, but that becomes a little bit of a hassle. So we're going to set it up. We're going to do it this Saturday. Whether we do it indoor or outdoor, we know it needs to be done, or I know it needs to be done. So, yeah. So next time, and when, because my rabbitry is constantly changing and it's constantly being updated, I'm making new cages, I'm moving things around, which I'll probably do again, but, so, yeah, things will change and things will get better and things will be done better, in the future, and that's the whole point of this channel, is to document that, and so other people can see it and say, oh, well, okay, this didn't work for them, probably won't work for me, which isn't always the case, but it's a learning channel. It's for learning. And I'll do other things on here that aren't quite learning, they're entertainment and whatnot, but this is what this channel is for. It is a learning channel. So I really hope, that even though I'm not very good at explaining things, I'm not very good at expressing things or giving out information, I truly hope that you learn something or take away something from my videos. Whatever little amount it might be, I hope that it's doing what I intended it to do. And that's all I've got to say. Thank you guys for listening.